Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. My screen is a lot smaller than normal. We'll do a hunter run, no problem. I've got no problem doing a hunter run. Man, my alternate view for my stream is really, really tiny. It's because I upgraded OBS to the most recent version for recording purposes and whatnot. And I don't know what this modern requirement or desire is to have like fancy modern UIs, but half the time really it's just a way of taking up more space for no reason. Like I'm looking at OBS, the text is larger, there's more like stuff in between lines of important information on the screen. It's really harder to see things, there's less usable space, more empty white space. Oh, there you are. So I just had to like compress everything to fit it onto my other monitor. It just makes it really hard to see what's going on. I couldn't read what the role was of the wheel character there, but I'll play as the hunter. I got no problem playing as the hunter. We've had a couple of, you know, kind of dog runs recently, although not really. I just think we did a hunter run recently. Maybe we picked up the dog, I don't know, it doesn't matter. All I remember is that last run was amazing and I want to do that run again because it was great. We're playing some Gungeon. We're playing some warm-up Gungeon because it's the only damn thing I play for warm-up. I may have mentioned this before, but I was really interested in maybe playing some like Scourgebringer for warm-ups, but I can't really do that, can I? The point of a warm-up game for me is a game that I can play that I don't have to think about. I don't have to think about Gungeon. I can relax. I can be a little bit more casual about it. I don't have to focus on the gameplay commentarily or even, you know, through my own brain power. I can just kind of go on autopilot here. No way in heck am I gonna do that on Scourgebringer. Scourgebringer is a terribly difficult game, although it is terribly fun, and I just kind of want to keep playing it, but maybe we'll save that for another day, possibly. Had a lot of fun playing Hyperlight yesterday as well, but the exception is that my GPU kept crashing, but I'll get a new one shortly and I'll let you know what I get and when it gets here. Computer upgrades are always fun because you think to yourself, oh man, I'm gonna be able to play, what's a new game coming out? Or it's you know, someone did say that Control 2 is currently in development. So, oh, I can finally play Control 1. Which would be fun, because I haven't played it. And the excuse for why I haven't played it is that I wanted a new graphics card, so I can finally jump into that and be like, oh, look at all the pretty graphics! Ray tracing! I have to sneeze. Excuse me, oh my God. I'm not as bad as I was yesterday, but the allergies are still annoying. Oh. It's gonna take a while before well, I guess it's gonna take until this season leaves us before I stop just sneezing all over myself every day. Okay, Cabbage Boxes asks, hey Abe, are the bots fixed yet? Nope. I should have done that, but I didn't. My chat bots are still pretty much broken. There's still horn synergy. I don't know what you do. I get it. This is the synergy where if we get a kill with Unicorn Horn, we fire shots, and then if we use Luxon Cannon, we can see that we have 3 good final shots with the Luxon Cannon. Also my, yeah, there you go. My Unicorn Horn is a little burning right now. It's a little on fire. It's so disappointing when you use Unicorn Horn and you have to constantly reset the music. It's like the worst feeling ever. Valerie Hellery, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? It's pretty fun though. Pretty. Okay, orbital bullets. Dude, the dog has been pretty good so far. He gave us 1 HP we didn't need, but then a key right here. I will say, I don't like orbital bullets except for the fact that it can break bouncing bullets in a positive way, giving you extra bouncing bullet shots. And it also just looks really fun whenever you use a beam. I like it. We don't need to buy anything. We've already bought a Luxon cannon, which is totally fine. Let's get the heck out of here. Yo. Let's go. Oh, excuse me. The freaking allergies, man. Orbital bullets also has this thing where, oh god. It also, whenever you use a beam, it overrides the current beam locomotion effects. So whenever we use something like a unicorn horn, the beam travels instantaneously as opposed to having this like weird homing effect on it, which is both good and bad. It's good because it's a little bit more consistently usable. It is bad though because, you know, you lose the interestingness of the beam. And then it also has its own set of problems where, like, when you try to use it next to a wall, sometimes it just breaks and you don't get your beam at all. There's a secret room there, that's why it was breaking on that wall specifically, but it's got its own little problems. I do absolutely love the fact that it just makes the beams better. That's why I like it. Maybe I just like using unicorn. Lucky shot. Maybe I just like using unicorn horn though because it is a, it's just got a great music to it. Please die, thank you very much. Milk Jug, welcome. How you doing today? What's going on? Milk Jug, I know you've been sick recently, but what have you been playing? Have you been relaxing, resting, getting caught up on some old video games? What has everyone been playing? I'm curious. I want to know what you've been playing. You all know what I've been playing. I don't play games for myself. I'd play games to record them. I have to stop myself from playing games so that I can save it for when I'm recording. Thank you. Zerg just says RimWorld. More damn RimWorld, huh? Jackman264, welcome. Cabbage Boxes says no time. Sounds a lot like me making excuses. Polaris. So there's a game I have not played either. I've not played Cave Story. I don't know if anyone would recommend it. The only thing I know about Cave Story is that there was a debacle. The debacle had something to do with like one of the developers of the game taking the code for the game and releasing it as Cave Story, but they didn't actually have like the rights to it, or they owned equal rights to it, and so that the other developer who had the rights to Cave Story made Cave Story Plus, which was just Cave Story, but he released it instead. I don't know the exact debacle story because as someone who didn't play Cave Story, I didn't really feel like I needed to know any of that, but I know that there was a big old debacle. I'm sure someone out there is gonna give me like a 5-paragraph text, wall of text describing exactly what the problem was and exactly why one person is or isn't an a-hole. That's okay, that's exactly what I need actually. I need someone else to give me the correct opinion, whatever that correct opinion may actually end up being. Local Octopus Poacher welcome says I've been playing Enter the Gungeon and God of War. Did that come out? I think I had the exact same question like yesterday. Because it kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? Well, maybe not for everybody it came out of nowhere, but for me at least, it came out of nowhere. Imacho Libre says Polaris equals chance of a no-hit run. I mean, I had bloody Meat Bun the other day, and with Meat Bun, I still got hit pretty much in the first room immediately after grabbing the meat. It was extremely disappointing. So don't say that we're gonna get a no-hit run, because it's statistically speaking unlikely. God of War came out like 2 days ago. Yeah, but it just kind of like dropped out of nowhere, I feel. Although maybe that's just because I didn't see much advertisements in the way of it coming out. You know, I saw a lot of, or I am seeing a lot of like Callisto Protocol. AMD is promoting it by making it a bundle with their GPUs. But otherwise, I haven't seen like a whole lot of boy out there on the internet. And you would think that if they wanted to really go deep into the grassroots advertising, they could just create a lot of boy memes and then just upload them to the internet, but I haven't seen a lot of boy memes. Don't take that out of context. Boy. Listen here, boy. Mark, welcome, happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. What are you doing for your weekend? Everybody's gaming for the weekend, as far as I know. Gonna have me some fun. I guess we're gonna keep using Polaris. I don't use Polaris that often, but I guess we'll keep using it here. That chest did not require a key. Heavy bullets is fantastic. Polaris shots are pretty fast, so it's not a big problem. And I have to admit, this is also really good for Unicorn Horn because of the fact that, as I was just saying, standard beam, motion, mobility, acceleration, are overridden when you use orbital bullets. So in theory, that beam is actually going to be able to be projected much faster than you would expect with heavy bullets. Sounds bloody good to me. Ooh, yeah, I got the old crest. Steal? Nothing to steal. If we don't need to steal anything, I might as well just keep my box in my pocket, not get the curse. Really does make sure, it really does turn the Polaris into a one-hit, one-kill gun, huh? I used a blank. Are you proud of me, Papa? I don't know if I killed the Chan's Bulletkin, but he doesn't matter at all. I think I did get him. Yeah, I did. Oh, I got him all right. Oh, I got him. Jackman Welcome says, Abe, I remember you said Chris signed up for a Paramount Plus subscription, but I thought they came with Amazon Prime subscriptions. Look, I got no freaking idea. Segus Jr. says, I've been playing FTL Monster Train and Vermintide. Iranistan says, Nuclear Throne and Xenoblade 3. I know Segus Jr. was playing a little bit of Monster Train because in the Discord he said that he learned a terrible lesson the other day, which was never descend the boss during Relentless, or ascend the boss during Relentless. And I just laughed because I knew exactly what he was talking about. Oh, you dumb man. You dummy. You big dummy. Milkjug says, still playing Undecember. Well, I'm glad to hear you're starting to feel better, oh jug of milk. And Bronx Bomber says, I've been playing Persona 5. Look, have fun with whatever you have fun with, but I'm not a JRPG player. I'm not really an RPG player that much either, but I'm definitely not much of a JRPG player. Never played any Persona games. I understand what they are. I've seen footage. I've sat on the couch and watched a friend play some of one of them. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Segas Jr. says, look, I thought can't move boss meant you couldn't move the boss. To be fair, I believe in Monster Train they don't phrase it as well as they could. Because it really should be phrased as boss cannot be moved forward onto the train and can only be ascended during Relentless. But they don't say that, do they? They just say you can't move the boss, which is not actually true. You can totally move the boss. Wow, Gondromeda Strain 2. So let's review. We have Polaris, Gondromeda Strain, Heavy Bullets, Orbital Bullets. That's a pretty good run so far. Oh, we get a lot of orbiting bullets whenever we kill enemies with this combo, huh? I didn't even think about that. It looks pretty as hell. Minus the whole, you know, my projectiles still kind of just get stuck on walls and whatnot, which is a little annoying. We might, in fact, want to just do the key stuff. I'd rather not, but... Da-da-da-da. Raniston says, God of War for me was like Stray when I found it came out when people started uploading videos of it. Yeah, that happens every once in a while. Like this game that everyone is excited for just kind of like drops with no fanfare at all. Ranistan says, do y'all ever feel like the streamer is full of thinly veiled hostility towards the chat? Why does it gotta be thinly veiled? Why can't it be very, you know, blunt and direct? Okay. This is very kind of like laggy. Oh, what the heck? I didn't see it coming for some reason. Oh, that's just stupid. Can I just like Alt F4, go back in time, reset the game, and just pretend like I'm gonna be able to flawless this stupid run, which is incredibly easy to flawless, and I just was stupid and fought Amoconda, and I'm not focusing at all because I'm still like kind of sick / allergy rich, and I'm just having a hard time concentrating today, and I feel like I'm stuffed up, and can I just like blame chat? Can I blame everything that's not me today? Can I just like once, please? Can I have a mulligan? Can I have a daily mulligan? Can I end the stream and just like go to bed? Go hit the town or something. Go to a bar. Have some drinks. Can I? Huh? Bud says, I can't get any sadder. Arcatraz says, really, it's fair. We, chat, are kind of assholes, other than GT Quark, of course, who is just awesome. It just said J. I had to alt tab. Quark is pretty awesome. Also, she can kind of be a bit of a jerk too at times. Everyone in my chat can be a bit of a jerk. That's why I love my chat so much. I guess we'll go. I guess we'll get out of here. Gamacho Libre says, still warming up. I need a warm-up for my warm-up runs. It's Mousetrap. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Here today, Cat with two heads as well. Hello. Long time no see, my dude. Long time no cat heads. Well, unfortunately, I have to rebuild my Polaris. You know what we've not seen in a long time in Enter the Gungeon? W3, 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 W3. It's been quite a while since I've had a good constant W3 run, because I'm bad at Gungeon for some reason. Zerg says, I'm like a baby kitten, I do no harm. I can't believe that for a second. Milkjug says, Abe, why are you so bad? So bad. So that you all can feel so good about yourselves when you play Gungeon. You better be playing Gungeon. I can't be the only one still playing this game, right? No, there was one person in chat who said I'm still playing it. It was, they who had 3 names as part of their name, and it was blue. Local octopus poacher, that's who it was. I remember, I had to look up in chat to see who it was. I remembered what their name looked like. I couldn't remember their name, but it has underscore in between all 3 parts of the name, which makes it very easy to identify. Oh, thank you, dog. You know what? You get a pet for that, and I get a drink. I need a drink. I still feel stuffed up to an extent. So that actually did scare me. Cat with 2 heads. Congratulations, it's been a while. You subscribed exactly when I cracked the mirror. Holy crap. Thank you very much for the resub, by the way. It works so good on Steam Deck. It's pretty much all I play on deck. Enter the Gungeon till the day I die. Oh my lord. I legitimately had a moment in my head where I was like, how do I have that much curse? That's the scaredest I've been since and including October. Latem says, quick, what does my name look like? So Latem, you might, I'm not calling you out, okay? I'm not calling you out at all. I'm going to legitimately tell you what your name looks like, okay? When I see it, maybe this is like getting a psychological insight into Abe's brain a little bit here. But I look at Latem's name in chat, and here's what comes to mind. First of all, it's red. It's always been red, and it will always be red, because she specifically set her name to be red. It begins with the, although it's not actually the, it's la, but when you just look at it at a glance, it just makes me think of the, because as an English speaker, I don't hear la, I hear the. So it's the Tem, which is not the Tem, it's Latem. Finally, when I think of Latem's name, I think of the gray cheer icon that gets displayed via Twitch chat. It's a showcase for how much people have like cheered. Because not many people have cheered anything, but also not many people have cheered little. So she's in the lowest tier of cheer range. So that's why it's the gray diamond next to her name. So those are the things that come to mind when I think of Latem. I'm not calling you out for it either. I'm giving you the legitimate answer that you're hopefully looking for. Brian Bane Gas says, I found a glitched chest on a rainbow mode run. I was pretty mad. Yet another reason why you should never do rainbow mode runs. Arcatraz says, cheer Twitch scam. Look, I tell people never to cheer for me anyways, so how can it be a scam? It's not like I'm telling people to go buy Twitter subscriptions. Oh, there you are. I do like the crutch with these big, slow bullets. Latem says, back in the day you could get bits for watching ads. Yeah, that used to be the case, and then they removed it because people were realizing, wait a minute, people are just getting free money. We can't have that. Can I buy a key? I already bought the key. I don't really want to open up the chests. Do I have water? No. Well, let's fight the boss. I am tempted to open it just because I am kind of fishing for rainbow chests, but wow. We are very heavily cursed. To be fair, we do have a lot of cursed weapons at our disposal, and we did steal once. But Excalibur and Unicorn Horn, it's not really doing that much damage, is it? That's not really doing that much damage either, but at least it is something that allows us to break and reload, or reload and break bullets. I also will say I love the look of these freaking floating daggers that are just absolutely terrible. Grr, grr, grr. Gonna need more ammo. Cork says, I heard you, Abe, throwing shade while I was driving home and couldn't defend myself. I said I liked it. Everyone in my chat can be jerks when they need to be. No, I stand. No. Cork is pretty kind to everybody. Maybe even a little bit too kind. I wonder what her angle is. 4 bullets. Is this good for us? I don't know. Oh, a Snicker snack! Yeah! I love this synergy. I never get it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is not a damn rainbow chest. Why don't we get a lot of cash? Let's get a lot of cash. Good point seems sus. What's your angle here? What's your angle? Arcatraz says the Farscape gun returns. The Excalibur? Oh yeah. You know, I get what you mean. Took me a moment. Blub, 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 blub. Cat with 2 heads says, speaking of Devolver, I really enjoyed Cult of the Lamb, but was pretty disappointed with how short it was, but damn, it was fun. I mean, kind of glad it was short. Cult of the Lamb, it's a fun, cooperative experience, like a community experience, but it doesn't really do either the base building or the dungeon crawling that well. You know, there's lots of room for improvement to make it a really in-depth colony builder or a really in-depth dungeon crawler. The fact that it straddles the line, I think, kind of maybe requires it to split its attention and maybe not develop either idea to its full potential, but I think that's not what it's trying to do. It's not trying to be the world's best dungeon crawler. It's not trying to be the world's best colony builder. It's just meant to be kind of a more casual experience where you can just have these cute little farm animals and name them after your friends and then sacrifice them to Cthulhu, which I think it does quite well. It does really great atmosphere, is what it does. Gemacho Libre says, he once called Milk Jug Milk Jugger. Since then it sounds in my head like Mick Jagger every single time. Mick Jagger. I don't remember that, but me giving someone a name that's not their actual name in chat or giving them a nickname, that sounds like me. Although now I have to ask where the heck is Bane Gas in chat. Milk Jug says, I've been called worse. At least it didn't hear me calling Milk Jug zip code as a nickname, which I've been tempted to do in the past just because her name does have a 5-digit code after the word Milk Jug. So in my head, I just think she's a zip code. but it doesn't make for a good insult, so I never actually used it. Which is not to say that I want to be insulting, but I think that insult humor is pretty funny. Anyways, that's just my thought on the matter. I kind of want to just use Snicker Snack, but I guess, you know, we've got Polaris. We can use Snicker Snack for, like, bosses. We don't need to use Polaris for bosses. Latem says, giving people nicknames, I don't believe it. Okay, Gray. LeGray. Dun 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 dun. Hello. Oh, anyways, yeah. Just been having a good day, playing some games, thinking a lot about graphics cards and the fact that my computer must be dying or something because it always crashes. How do I have 400 credits? What happened? I don't know how we got this much money. There must have been like a couple of 50 credit drops or something, because I don't remember picking up like 300 credits within 2 floors, because I don't remember like on the second floor, didn't we have like 110? Obi Koopa says Vampire Abe. All right, you know what? That's a pretty good point. I did just give away a bunch of health to the vampire. Look, it's hard sometimes, okay? When you play the same game day in and day out, sometimes you just make mistakes. That's kind of issue. Having just randomly a lot of money, yeah, that's a pretty good issue. Where did all of this money come from? If only I could say the same for my bank account. Instead, what I say is, where did all this money go? Is that too real? It might be too real. People watch video game Let's Plays on the internet to escape reality, not to be reminded of the reality. Break all chests until Junkin, it says Cat. I don't really want to do that because I've got a lot of keys. I keep getting keys. I want to spend them. Actually, now that I read the comment, Obi Koopa did not say Vampire Abe. He said Vampire Babe, which is way better. I love that Vampire Babe. That is a slow projectile. All right, let's fight the boss. And I'll use Snicker Snack here. It's a fun synergy. There it is. It's fun because the you fire 3 shots instead of 1, and they all have additional homing applied to them. We already have homing thanks to, I can't see. We already have homing thanks to the crutch, but now we have better homing. You know, I think part of the reason why I'm taking damage, or why I took damage, is because I just have a hard time seeing anything, especially when I'm using a gun like this and I have these kind of glitchy, orbiting sprites. I mean, look at them, they're phasing in and out of existence. Why are they like moving and pointing in different directions? It's confusing, okay? Oh, that doesn't increase the accuracy. Lame. Although we do have 360S scope, which is a pretty good synergy. Let's get the heck out of here. Do we want a gun munch? Jesus, I don't know, do we? I can gun munch garbage. Yeah, let's gun munch garbage. Winchester's game. Thank you for the reminder. Is it not showing up on the map? That's pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't show up on the map. I mean, I've forgotten it a couple of times when it's been on the map, but I acknowledge that. Whenever it doesn't show up on the map, you know, that's a don't blame me sort of situation, as far as I'm concerned. Oops, hold on. Back up, then you can drop heavy bullets. We should also drop Vorpal, and we should also drop orbital bullets, because those are all things that are gonna affect how our shot is traveling. We'd rather not. That's 2 down. This should be 3 down. And then that's the hard one. Just remember that you bounce midway up the wall, not at the bottom of the wall. You don't bounce here, you bounce here. Oh, good. Gilded Hydra, oh baby. Where the hell's my passive item? What happened to it? It's in the room. It's in the wall, I see it, it's right there. What was it? It was orbital bullets. I can't reach it. It's in the freaking wall. They're in the wall, man. They're coming out of the goddamn wall. I mean, like, I don't know what to do about this. Can I create fire? Yes. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop Laris, so we save the weapon level 3. We're going to pop a bomb. Can I not? Okay, I can't. Why can't I burn? I hate this bug. I hate this bug where you can't burn. I need to burn. Nothing even burns here. I'm like, okay, do I have another way of creating a blank? No, I guess in theory I could just give it to myself. I'm not actually fireproof. It's a bug where after you finish fighting the boss, you become immune to fire. I have heavy bullets. I have Vorpal bullets. I lost orbital bullets. It's in the wall and I can't get it. Walk off the edge. So the problem isn't using a blank here. The problem is I need to use a blank here because I need to be able to actually push the item through the wall, or at least close enough to the wall that I can reach it. It's currently located approximately where my mouse cursor is. If I can move it closer to the wall, I might be able to activate it, but if I just fall into the pit here, it's not gonna do anything. But for some reason, I'm immune to fire, and I don't know why. And I think it's a bug where you become immune to fire after you finish the boss fight. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to leave because I can't access my orbital bullets anymore because I threw it into the wall. Fine. Fine, game. Fine. I may not appreciate it, but I will live with it. And honestly, I am also going to, I'm not gonna give myself a replacement item. I'm going to accept that orbital bullets is gone. To be fair, orbital bullets is a really annoying item to use in a lot of situations. In a lot of situations, I want my shots to bounce. So it's not a big loss. It's a fun item, but it's not an important item. And by dropping Polaris, by the way, I did it because I wanted to try to burn myself and I didn't want to lose charge. But if you ever drop Polaris, you actually do keep your weapon level. You just have to get 1 kill in order to get back up to the normal weapon level that you were at. That's why we went from weapon level 1 to 2 to 3 in 3 kills. And then I just took a hit in this room, which is terrible, and I'm sorry. Look, if you want to be mad about me getting hit on this run, you should be mad really about me getting hit on the last run where we started with Gunther. Be mad about that run. Cat with 2 heads says, I've also been on a Children of Morta run a bit lately. Lots of games that I think will be like Dungeon are not like Gungeon. I suppose that's fair. You know what you like and you want it. Could either of you die? Why are you taking a long time to die? You're burning. Oh my God, hold on. I tell you what. Man, when those guys are jammed, they're a pain in the ass. It's almost like we all knew this. This will be good charging for the Polaris, though. Actually, now what I need is I need to pick up the Hyperlight gun so I can complain about how it's actually different from the Hyperlight gun in Hyperlight Drifter now that I've actually started playing Hyperlight Drifter. I really thought in Hyperlight Drifter I would get my ammo back whenever I scored a direct hit. That's not how it works. Consider me surprised. We're not killing enemies with one shot from Polaris, even though we do have the Gundromeda strain. I guess these guys just have a little bit too much HP, the red shotgunners rather. Hey. We still have a lot of curse. I did, you know, haven't forgotten about that, but I did not bring it up lately. You have quite a bit of curse still. Would not be the worst idea in the world to get rid of all this curse. Ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Man, we've got so much curse. I'm reminded of it every time I come across a room with a jammed enemy, and then I'm like, why are these guys taking so long to die? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Unfortunate fireproof without choice. Yeah, I gotta figure out why it does that. It never seems to do it consistently, which I guess is kind of half the problem, because I'm always left wondering, well, why am I immune to fire now? I can't burn. I don't think I have any way of creating poison either. I think it's just got to do. It's got to do with the fact that when you fight a boss, it has to purge your fire, otherwise you'll just take a bunch of damage while the boss is in its death animation. It's kind of the same reason why I don't like doing the rat in BCDD20T. Because if you get unlucky, you'll fight the rat, and when you jump down to the mech phase, you'll just burn to death, or you'll have poison underneath you, or you'll have missiles firing underneath you. It's because the game hasn't made you immune to those effects. It's really annoying when that happens. I think I actually died to that once too, and that's when I swore off BCDD20T rat forever. I'm like, you know what? This is not worth it. This is a pain in the ass to deal with. Good times though, good times. Back when I was playing Gungeon, oh wait, I still do. What the frick? Thanks, I guess. Dog barked at me like, yo, I was digging in the ground a second ago. I guess sometimes it just takes that dog a while to actually get it through to you that he's dug something up. Let's fight the boss. It is gonna be kill pillars. We don't need to fight kill pillars. We've already done like the kill pillar quest, hunting quest, but it's still, I mean, it's an easy fight for us, just due to the weapons that we have. Or weapon, I suppose. One, two, three. I do love the Snicker Snack synergy. I do wish, though, that it did... decrease the spread when you had accuracy. I do wish that was how it worked, but unfortunately it's not. I guess we have a lot of keys. Let's go. We should have opened up the chest earlier, man. Early man. Maybe we could have picked up a couple extra keys. Or if it was a gun, we would have been able to, you know, force an item out of the boss fight, but it wasn't. It was an item anyways, because I'm not paying attention, but that's okay. That's okay, Dad. I stand by the thought that I will not give myself orbital bullets. The game took away my orbiting bullets. How am I supposed to be able to counteract the game, you know? Clearly, Gungeon knows better than I do. Except for this room. This room sucks. Where are you? I mean, I know why we got that key, but we have been picking up a lot of keys this run as well. Da, 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 da. Oh, another map. And another key. I mean, these are probably some of my favorite runs where you actually have a lot of keys. Where you can open up all your damn chests. Look how slow that is now. Do I still have the crutch? I do. Because I just haven't been noticing a lot of homing lately. I had to check. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why, but I've kind of like developed a bit of a stomach ache over the past like 20 minutes. I don't know why. Just feels a little I feel a little off today. Actually, what it probably is it's just probably due to the fact that I have been sneezing all damn day. Like legitimately, I've been sneezing myself into like a stomach ache, I think. It's the damn allergies, man. I'm better than I was yesterday, but I'm still just out of it and stuffed up for sure. Pixel Pigeon, welcome. How you doing? Damn, kicking ass. I'm kicking my ass because I keep getting hit and losing my Polaris level. I've actually been very disappointed in myself today in Gungeon, but that's okay. I'd like to at least see permanent W3 once. That'll mean I have I've made up slightly for bad play. That homing shot just really didn't want to give up, did it? I forget how long you have to be using this gun in order to hit permanent weapon level 3. What I'm referring to, by the way, if you don't know, is a bug where the game just says W3 forever. You'll see it when we get there, hopefully. Kinslayer, welcome. How you doing? Ah! I wasn't that surprised. I can't feign surprise on that one. Pixel says, if you're disappointed in this, then I don't know what I've been doing. I mean, considering that we have one of the stronger weapons in the game, and also Polaris. The fact that we keep getting hit is just a little embarrassing. Only a little, only a little. For me, anyways. Because I'm just such an epic pro Gungeoneer. Also, just an incredible amount of curse. I stole one item. And we're at a point where bosses are being jammed. What went wrong in my life to lead to this moment? Abe only does pro game moves. Yeah, like making my draft quick or crashing every day I want to play Hyperlight Drifter. Only the elite pro gamerist of moves. Also, Solrak Novak, welcome. I do have to sneeze again. I'm trying to hold it in. I'm trying to delay it. I'm not making any progress. But what's happening? I had to get out of the room. Now I wouldn't mind having, probably in that room. No, it was there. I don't mind having more beams, but I wouldn't mind. I know I said I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't mind a little bit of orbital bullets, considering we had it and the game stole it from me. This is like the better beam to have with orbital bullets because of the fact that it is actually 4 beams in one, I think. Is it 4 or 2? I don't know. Proton Backpack is always weird. Hello, my friend. I will buy alpha bullets. And you know what? I will buy the reload stone. We can fit it because we have the backpack. I completely forgot about the backpack. Let's do it. Don't hold it in, you'll feel worse. That's impossible. I already feel terrible. Pity me, pity the streamer. Yo, we've got ourselves in a pretty fun little spot here. Man, we are also just melting what little dragon HP this dragon has. I don't know why it's specifically dragon HP. That was insanely fast. We used 120 rounds. We'll get there. Man, that was a good fight. Ugh. Apologies. I apologize. Hey. You know, I guess I'd feel better about getting hit if I didn't get hit on Amoconda. Because Amoconda is the boss that I'm always saying isn't that bad. Even though for some reason I still get hit by the easy to see, slow moving bullets. I'm the damn Amoconda, not apologist, but I'm the Amoconda spokesman. I'm the guy out here saying you guys are not appreciating a good Amoconda fight. Amoconda simp. Well, no, I don't want to bang the Amoconda. That would just be weird. Ah! We haven't been hit in a while, though. We still might be able to access W3. Amoconda Ambassador. I like the alliteration there, Novak. It makes sense coming from you with the name of, like, Solrak Novak. Sounds like you're just missing a vacuum cleaner. We got permanent W3. Finally. It only took like 2 floors of not getting hit. Only. Gotcha. Man, we got a lot of keys. I know we have the key hat, but still. He said but. Hello? How'd that not kill you? I guess that's the other thing is, oh, we have alpha bullets. That's why we're only killing some of the enemies on one shot. That would actually make a lot of sense. You know what? Definitely is one of the better invincibility items for sure. What's the worst? Oh, you know what it is. Is that even a question? Are you questioning me? Thank you, dog. I will happily take one more blank. Maybe we can keep our W3 lasting forever here. And here I am trying to think, like, I wonder what the title of this one's gonna be. W3, not for me. Because I'm the dummy who gets hit on Amoconda. This is the next hub room, which is great. Did I just get a W3 while using another gun? I guess it was because the enemy was, maybe frozen? That just seems weird. Actually, we're done. That was super simple. So let's see. This was the first hub. This is the second hub. I'm gonna assume that it is up. But it is just an assumption. And you do get really tight homing with the Snicker Snack synergy. This is the correct direction, I think. Unless I've completely completely forgotten how to actually read the map on this floor. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, Lich. Let's get this run over with. I'm already ready to take a nap. Constant sneezing, man, it just saps her energy. I'm pretty good lately about not just sneezing during the middle of a recording or anything like that, but when you begin like the first half of your day and you're just sneezing all over the place, you're just left with no energy. Nap stream, says Aranistan. That would be hard. Possibly against terms of service as well, although I don't know because I haven't looked it up yet. Although I'm always very amused by the... There's always like a news report of someone who like fell asleep while streaming and then they had 100,000 viewers waiting for them to wake up. The only thing I can think of when I see those is that they just found like a good moment to marketize it. They did it in a way that didn't make it kind of like too obvious, since that's what they were going for, and they kind of made it look natural. Maybe that's just me having a a naturally skeptic mind, but I always just think of those stories and I'm like, they did that on purpose. Maybe they didn't, maybe they did, but it always makes me feel like they did. And I like being the contrarian when it comes to advertisements. By the way, watch the ads, turn off your ad blocker. Good run. That was a fun run. I wish that we had not taken any damage, but that's not gonna happen. Still, we've had a pretty good last few runs, taken little damage. Oh, and my allergies have been kicking my ass this week. It's probably like just the weather and the rain. It's been raining all day today, and that often kicks up a lot of dust. Hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.